This is my bed that has tomatoes and mazzano, basil, and sage. This is how it looks now. I cleaned it up and I put this tomato, a cage around this tomato because it's a bit big now and it needs something to balance it so that it doesn't fall. I'm still going to do that for this one, all of them actually. And here I put sweet bell pepper here, and this is another basil, and I've got paprika. This is paprika there, and another paprika here. My jalapeno is growing really well, and I think that some of them are ready for harvesting. Like this one, there's quite a few that are ready, quite a lot actually, that are ready for harvesting, and I need to harvest them and then maybe pickle some of them. And yeah, I'll see what I'll do with them. I'll just maybe pick up the ones that I will pickle only, and then the rest I will pick whenever I need to use them. This is the tomato patch that we have recently cleaned, but today I want to focus on the celery that's in here. I planted the celery the same time that I planted the tomatoes, and it's been squashed inside there, mainly because of the rocket. The rocket just took over, and then the tomatoes, the leaves from the tomatoes just fell on it, and it's not been getting enough sun to grow. I have harvested a few, and yeah, I think I'm going to harvest most of it and only leave maybe 2 or 3 plants in the ground. The purple lettuce that I had planted here, and yeah, it went to seed, and I think I can collect the seeds now. It's just that we had rain, so this is still a bit wet. I'll just wait for them to dry a bit, and then I can collect the seeds. As you can see, these are actually the seeds. Yeah, these are actually the seeds, but I just need to let it dry and then I can collect them. This is rocket, and it's also bearing seeds now. You can see these pockets, they've got seeds. I'll just have to wait for them to dry. I'll probably leave one rocket plant in here to collect seeds and remove the rest together with the celery. And this is my celery in here. This is my, look at how much rocket I'm removing. This is my celery plant in here, and I'll just harvest it from root. This is how it looks. It could have done better than this if it had enough sunlight, but it's not bad at all. I'll just remove the dried or the dead leaves and the roots, and then I'll chop it up and put it in the freezer. I'm removing this rocket plant as well, so that this garden can be clean. This bed can be clean. This is another celery plant. Let's put here. I'm removing this rocket plant as well. I want to clear this bed. I can see we have small celery here and this one here. I guess because they didn't get enough sunlight, they never really took off. But this will be their opportunity to do so. Another one here. Putting them here. Also removing these rocket plants. Ooh. There are weeds that have got thorns here. Ooh. See? Ooh. This one I feel like it's still a bit small. We can give it opportunity to grow, so I'll leave it. This one I'll take out. They could look quite fresh actually. They look quite fresh. Yeah, they look quite fresh. Even though they were squashed in between all these plants, they look healthy and fresh. This one. Let's remove the rocket. We also have spring onion that was planted here, and it never really took off as well because all the foliage just covered it. But now that there's less foliage, it's starting to grow. you can see it. You can see it's starting to grow. So we'll have spring onion as well. This one is big enough as well. We'll harvest it. This one is still very small, so I'm going to leave it in here for it to grow. Woo! These weeds. Look at the thorns. Here. There's thorns all the way down there. Woo! Need to grab it by the roots because the roots don't have the thorns. Grab it by the roots and take it out. At least that way I'll prevent being pricked. Yeah. Out you go. Take this one out. Even though it's a bit small, but I feel like I need to take it out. Take this rocket plant out as well. I'll use it to mulch here. I'll use it to mulch while I'm still waiting for something to put in here. Yeah, I'll mulch with it. There's another small celery plant which I'm going to leave here for it to pick up and grow, and I'm taking this one out. This is all the celery that I took out, and now I can clearly see my jalapenos. Look at that. This is my jalapeno plant, and here are the jalapeno plants right there. Right there, they've got a lot of fruit. That one, wow. Some of them are waiting for me to harvest, so that's what I will do. I'm just going to throw this down here, and then I'll get off the bed and collect it. There. Now it's so clean and clear. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 celery plants that are left here to grow. 5. This is 5. I left this one as well. This one that is a bit bigger, I left it here as well to grow. Clean now. I left some of the rocket as mulch on this bed. I'm going to pick a few leaves from this and then use it to mulch the bed as well. Yeah. This is what is left of the tomatoes. I need to come harvest the red ones. They are still producing, Shem. They are still producing, but you can see that they are getting closer to their final stages. And these ones, looks like they survived the disease. Looks like they survived the disease, even though we do have some that show signs of disease, but the rest looks like they have survived. I've picked a few as well that were already ripening here. And the flowers, looks like they are producing some tomatoes. So I guess we are still going to get more tomatoes here before these plants give up. This is all the celery we harvested today. This is all the celery. Just gonna wash it, chop off the roots and chop it up and get rid of the dried leaves, and then yeah, store it. I decided to also harvest the last of the cabbages. I think we had 2 red cabbages here, and there we had 3 or 4 red cabbages, which were very, very small, and I had 1 big one that was left here. And I've also got these pepper plants that I just recently transplanted, and I've got some okra there growing. And yeah, also harvested 1 red here and 1 red there, and this white one, because of the rain it rotted. Yeah, when I tried to remove the outside green leaves, the inside was rotten, so I just decided to mulch with it here. And these ones as well were not in a good condition, so I just mulched with them here. And this is what we got from that bed there. And this bed was a few plants, and then I removed some weeds there. This is what I got. I got these potatoes and the carrots on this bed. These are the carrots that were transplanted later than all the other carrots, and I feel like they are ready, quite decent sized. You can see they are ready, not bad at all, not bad at all. This one is short. Look at that. Whoa. Yeah, we'll put in judge. This is what happens when you transplant the carrots sometimes. Look at that. This is a bit small, but it's good. It's going to work. Look at that. Look at that. This is the last carrot harvest. This is the last carrot harvest. And to tell you the truth, I still have some of the carrots that I harvested like in December in the house, and they are still very fresh. I'll give you an update of those on another video. Yeah. See, I think this one is going to be small, very, very small. Going to leave this one and this one. I'll harvest this one. Not good. Look at that. Look at that. Decent sized. Decent. I'll leave this and I'll harvest these. They're still a bit small, but we can use them. Wow. Oh, this one is still growing. Let's put it back. Put it back. This one, something was already starting to eat it, so we'll harvest it already. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. This is my last carrot harvest. Last carrot harvest. Going to put it here with the potatoes.